Good evening, good day, good morning, beautiful people. Thank you so much for joining us. My name is Tatiana Gao. For those of you who don't know me, I'm the founder and CEO of Manada Coaching and Consulting, the corporate trainer, leadership development expert, executive coach, and John Maxwell, leadership certified team trainer, speaker, and Maxwell Disc behavioral assessment consultant. I'm thrilled to welcome you today to our wonderful conversation with my colleague and friend, Mel Cidado, where we're going to share something really awesome that we are preparing for you today. So, Mel, would you please introduce yourself so that our audience knows more about you? Thank you.
Absolutely. Thank you, Tatiana, for getting us kicked off. I'm Mel Sedado. I am an executive and leadership coach and consultant. I spent 25 years in corporate and HR and recently spun off on my own to start my own company, which is called Breakthrough Coaching. And I work with a variety of leaders on their growth in their careers. And when they hit bumps in the road, help them work through those so that they can grow into their potential as a leader. So that's what I do. And Tati and I met a few months ago at a Charles River Chamber of Commerce event and really hit it off and started talking about this topic we're going to talk to you more about today.
Thank you, Mel. Yes, it was actually incredible connection. What sparked the conversation about conscious leadership, the energetics of leadership, and then our observations of while we work with slightly different, concept of what leadership looks like. Mel works with Fortune 500 leaders. I work with also executives, but in slightly different spaces, like small businesses and medium-sized organizations, as well as a lot of business owners, right? People who may or may not have teams of them for themselves. And what we started noticing is that, New Year is coming, and a lot of our clients are actually feeling like they're running on fumes. And if you feel this way, you're not alone. And this is exactly why we would love to welcome you to our upcoming event, which will take place on December 11th. And it is the celebration and a masterclass, Your Leadership Reset for 2026. Finish strong, lead boldly. Mel, mic to you.
Yeah, and just to add to what you said, it has been a really disruptive year overall. And this constant disruption is the new norm in leadership. Leadership's getting harder. And it's not a reflection of the quality of the leaders. There's lots of amazing leaders out there. It is just a new leadership reality that we live in. So as we're getting towards the end of the year, we are often driven to finish strong and make sure we're taking care of our teams, making sure that we have good plans for our business for 2026. And sometimes we also need a moment to take care of ourselves, a moment to breathe, a moment to get clarity about this year and what it's been like for you personally and professionally. Get focused for next year and think about what you want to bring back to your own team next year.
Absolutely. Thank you so much for expanding on that. What I've discovered while working with my clients is that oftentimes when we lack clarity, it really shatters our confidence because we don't know where we're supposed to go, and any road can take us there. And when we're running, 300 miles an hour on the interstate without a clear direction, oh boy. So while this is a metaphor, it kind of like brings the point home that while you're a business leader in a large company, while you are running a small business, or you are an aspiring leader or professional working on pivoting your career, it's really important for us to know what is it that we truly want deep in our heart, right? What is our purpose? Not many professionals think about their purpose up until something really traumatic or dramatic happens in their life. And so Mel and I thought of creating this space for business professionals who would feel like the space is held specifically for you, right? Where you can relax, turn off that nagging voice. I have to do this. I have to do that. Like, oh, I didn't do this. So just turn it off for an evening and immerse yourself into a community of people just like you who are looking to create positive connections, who are looking, to have them be heard and met where they are. And I feel like oftentimes what I'm hearing from leaders and business owners is that it gets really lonely at the top, and the higher you go, the higher you climb. It's like almost like climbing Mountain Everest. You're running out of air. So you need to have proper equipment to get to your Everest. And this is exactly the space we created for you. And we hope you will join us on December 11th. The beautiful, really cozy restaurant, the Blue Salt restaurant in Newton. Yeah, Mel, I'll give the mic over to you because I'll keep talking.
Yeah, no, and just to build on your point about leadership has gotten lonely. There aren't always as many people that you can talk to, and you have a lot of opinions coming from every angle to you. And so we created this space to ensure you had a place to come back to your own voice. And to Tatiana's point, ensure you are clear on your direction and what you want so you don't get caught up in the swirl of the day, and have time to truly be focused on what you care most about and what got you into the work that you do to begin with. It's so important to connect with that and feel good about the work that you're doing and feel good about how you're leading and leading others through it.
Absolutely. And so this event is a part of the community of conscious leaders that I created a couple of years ago to help business owners, executive leaders, to aspiring leaders to really grow and have, people who they can connect with. This is not only, by the way, the motivation for me to create the space was attending really dry educational networking events where you just go, you get information, then you're done. Or when you come to networking events and you just like, oh, well, here's my card, I'll never see you again. And that happens all the time. And that wasn't good enough for me. That's why I decided that it's really important to create the space where people can truly feel like they can connect to one another. It's really important to also for business owners, business leaders, because we buy from people who we know, like, and trust, right? And while you're an executive and you're within your large organizations, truly, I mean, the same method applies, right? For creating meaningful connections. And that also improves your leadership as well. So we have 6:30 to 7:30 is when people are arriving. We have time for connection and hors d'oeuvres, like, by the way, really delicious, very good. Tried it, I can attest to it. 7:30 to 8:30 is the masterclass, and it's going to be really awesome. 7:30 to 8:30 masterclass, and then 8:30 to 9:30 is actually celebration, networking, reception with champagne and music, and we will have the karaoke and the dancing as well, the after party. So for those of you who are really ready to kind of let it go, open the space, breathe out all the tension, and then download some new insights in terms of like, well, who do I want to be in 2026? What do I want to achieve in my role, in my business, with my team? Then this invitation is for you.
Couldn't have said it better.
Thank you, Mel. Thank you so much, everyone, for watching. Again, the link to register is in comments. Please join us. If you have any questions, Mel and I are happy to answer them for you.